Hello horror hounds, welcome to my horror house. I am dressed up because today's video is a kind of special one. It is a sort of update on an awful lot of things that are going to be happening in a relatively short space of time. I even have my goblet of doom to raise a cheers to you all. So here's to you to start with. Today, this very day, finally, is the release date of my horror short story collection, 17 Stories of Death and Desire, available now in ebook and paperback format, which means I can finally upgrade this proof copy to an honest to goodness, genuine copy of the book. I will link below to the Amazon links where you can order it if you're at all interested in checking out my stories. I hope you do. I hope you enjoy them, or as Garth Marenghi says, wow, I say enjoy. I'm really proud of them, and I really hope you dig them. And if you do want to check the collection out and you do dig them, and you can leave a little review on Amazon or even just a star rating, that would be superbly appreciated, because 2 days from now, Hannah and I are jetting off to Las Vegas to get married. So in a few short days after uploading this, I'll be hitched, and Elvis will be there, and then part of our holiday will then be our honeymoon. So I'm not going to be around to promote the launch of my book, because obviously my planning absolutely sucks. So I'm probably going to be going quiet on the channel for a couple of weeks while that all happens. I'm not above a little bit of emotional blackmail. So if you want to, if there's anyone out there at all interested in any kind of well-wishing, buy my book. I'm not above begging. You can buy my book, 17 Stories of Death and Desire. When we get back, there's a couple more really cool horror-related things happening in my world. On the 7th of October, there will be an online charity event called Harvest Home, arranged by the author Paul Childs, which I am exceedingly proud to be a part of. It is a sort of, it's a night of folk horror storytelling, and all the proceeds will go to the Trussell Trust, which is a food bank charity here in the UK. I will link to Paul's webpage where you can buy tickets for that. I am going to be reading a brand new story, not in this collection. It's my first stab at a folk horror story, and if I do say so myself, it is really nasty. Paul, a couple of years back, organised a similar event over Christmas, Ghost Stories for Christmas, which raised money for charity, and some of the other guests he got on for that night were phenomenal, and some of the guests he's got on for this night are equally as phenomenal. I think it will be a fantastic night, so I really hope you can join me for that. Did that whet your appetite? I'm going to wet my whistle because it whet my appetite. Cheers. So, 8 days after the Harvest Home night, on October the 15th, that is when Lurking in the Dark, the third HorrorTube anthology, edited by Regina St. Clair, will also be made available, ebook and paperback. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so excited. I've got a story in that as well. Humbling is not quite the word. I've been so lucky to have a story featured in every single one of these HorrorTube anthologies. Local Haunts, which came first, then Served Cold, and now Lurking in the Dark. I've got a werewolf story in that, which is bloody. I don't often to date do extreme gore, but this particular story it's got a lot of the red stuff in it. and not to tell tales out of school. I chat occasionally online with Regina, and she's really excited by the table of contents, by some of the other stories in this anthology. So just off, I mean, she plays it cool. She's a professional, but I can tell how excited she is about this particular collection of stories. So I'm excited as a result to read the other stories in the collection. Insanely excited, to be perfectly honest. So there's that very much to look forward to. So it all seems to be at the moment go 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 go, which means I'll probably in November have get the blues. I'll probably get some sort of horror short story postpartum, but and sort of post wedding, post holiday slump, but that can take care of itself. Maybe by that time, 17 Stories of Death and Desire will have sold hand over fist to acclaim and rave reviews. Who knows? Maybe I'll be walking on sunshine come the end of October. Actually, what the hell am I talking about? After all that, I'll have Halloween to look forward to. This is going to be superb. Yeah, so November might be a bit of a nightmare. So please try and save my November for me by making 17 Stories of Death and Desire, Harvest Home and Lurking in the Dark a huge success. I won't put any pressure on you to make my marriage a success. I mean, that really should be all on me and Hannah. That really, you've got no responsibility in that area. So I'll take that on board. And hopefully, the plan is, the idea is that I keep writing. There should be something else coming along down the line. I've got a project that I want to start working on in the new year that is potentially going to be a sort of novella length thing. Shall I say anything about that? I might jinx it. It might have something to do with... Well, let's put it this way. As research, I've got myself a book of the Catechisms of the Catholic Church, and I've ordered St. Teresa's autobiography as well, wherein she talks about the ecstatic visions she received. So that's about it, really. I'm sorry this has sort of been a little bit more manic and a little bit more hyper than and rambly than my videos usually are, but I am genuinely excited. I really do hope if just a few of you buy the book, I really do genuinely hope you enjoy it. I'm not putting it out there for people to just not like it. I hope this will be the start of more. I hope to develop and get better and better and better. And then, so yeah, that's out today. And really, because a little, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, but to let you in on a little secret, I'm not recording this today because I will have all sorts of wedding stuff to be dealing with today. So I'm recording this about a week early for it to go up on release day. So by the time you're watching this, I will already be in holiday / wedding brain mode. And when I get back, raring to read my folk horror story out online on Paul's event, and then just super eager to see what else, what the other stories that are included in Lurking in the Dark. So yeah, busy. Superb run up to Halloween. So yeah, I'm saying officially the spooky season has started for me. Cheers, happy Halloween. I hope your spooky season is phenomenal, and I wish you all the best. I've been doing this channel for years now, and the only reason I continue to do it is because of the feedback and the back and forth with you guys. If I was just whistling into the darkness, I'd have stopped this a long time ago. But you continue to make it worthwhile, and I really have my fingers crossed that some of you and some other people sort of are interested in this stumble across it, and maybe make this worthwhile as well, because for the absolute longest time since I was a kid, being a writer is all I ever wanted to do. I gave up on that dream for about 12 years. That's a story for another time, as to why that was, but it was round about the time that the first HorrorTube anthology, Regina was putting her feelers out and making it known that she sort of had open submissions for that I was starting to think, do you know what, maybe I should give it one more go. Not for fame and glory and success, but just because it was something I loved, and something I just really wanted to do. And between you, me, and the Gatepost, starting this YouTube channel was a way of trying to fill that gap of not writing anymore, and not wanting to write, or not feeling I was able to write. So there was this wonderful confluence of this fantastic online horror YouTube community that brought me sort of in touch with Regina, and she put the call out for local haunts at exactly the right time that I needed it. So what was that, 2.5 years ago, maybe coming up to 3 years ago now? So this is the fruits of that journey, with absolute thanks to Regina. You won't be surprised to know that she's mentioned in the acknowledgements at the end of the collection. And I hope it's a journey like this channel has been, that will continue, that will find an audience, a small audience. I'm not a massive YouTube star. Who would really want to be? But if I can find a similar small home, a little sort of corner of the internet for my writing, wow. So next time you see me, I will be married, and I'll have a ring on this finger. I have no sign off. Cheers.